welcome to Powerpuff Vlog! And today we are here at Tukad Pakerisan, and we are about to show you something that actually happening around us. A place that should be clean and beautiful, but is now filled with trash. So the question is, can we turn this problem into solutions? Let's find out! Have you ever seen a river that's supposed to be clean and full of life, but instead it's full of trash? Well, that's actually what we found along Tukad Pakerisan all the way to Tukad Beach. This river actually plays a very important role for the environment and for the people living around it. It can be a source of water, a habitat for living creatures, and even part of the natural beauty of the area. But sadly, what we saw was very different from what it should be. This river is now filled with waste, especially plastic that takes a very long time to decompose. This condition shows how serious the problem has become.
Okay, at first we are also wondering where is all the trash coming from. After observing directly, we found that in several spots along the river, there are large piles of waste. Some of the trash gets stuck on the riverbanks, trapped between rocks and plants, while some continues to flow with the water current. So, what does mean? It means this problem doesn't only come from one place. Trash from upstream area keeps moving down the river, making the situation worse along the entire flow.
And what makes it even worse? The types of waste we found are very diverse. We saw plastic bottles, plastic bags, food wrappers, and even styrofoam containers. These materials are not easy to break down naturally. In fact, some plastic can take hundreds of years to decompose. So, if people keep throwing trash like this, the amount will continue to increase and create an even bigger environmental problem.
So does the problem stop in the river? Unfortunately, no. All the trash that flow through the river will eventually end up into Tukad Beach. When it reaches the beach, it will pile up in the shoreline, making the beach look dirty and polluted. This reduces the beauty of the beach, which should actually be a place for people to relax and enjoy nature.
If we just let this happen, what do you think will happen in the future? The answer is clear. The problem will only get worse. The amount of waste will keep increasing, polluting not only the river, but also the ocean. And that's not all. This can lead to long-term environmental damage that will affect not just nature, but also humans. That's why we believe it is very important to take action and start finding solutions from now. So, why is this happening? One of the main causes is lack awareness among people about the importance of keeping the environment clean. Sometimes, people throw trash carelessly without thinking the long-term impact. Even small actions like littering can create a big problem when done continuously.
Yeah, some people think that once trash is thrown into the river, it will just disappear. But actually guys, it doesn't disappear. It just moves to another place, often causing even bigger problems in areas downstream.
What about facilities? In some areas, there are not enough trash being available, especially near the river. So what happens? Even if people want to throw their trash properly, they may not have access to the right facility, which leads to improper disposal.
And from the system side, waste management system is not fully effective yet, especially in densely populated areas. As a result, waste that is not properly managed will end up in the river.
And it's not just human factors. Natural factors like heavy rain also play a role. When it rains, water can carry trash from streets, drains, and residential areas into the river, and then all the way to the ocean. are the effects of a polluted river? The most obvious one is water pollution. When water is polluted, it becomes unsafe for use and can no longer support a healthy ecosystem.
Okay, what about living creatures, especially animals? You know, around Tukad Pakerisan, there's actually a lot of animals living here. Not just a fish, but also freshwater turtles. We call them labi-labi. Even though we may not see them right now, but imagine this: what if they accidentally eat the plastic or get stuck in it? Sadly, it could cost them their life.
And another impact that we can feel directly is the unpleasant smell caused by accumulated waste. This condition can disturb people living near the river and also reduce their quality of life.
And from the tourism perspective, Tukad Beach loses its beauty because of the trash problem. And because of that, fewer people may come to the Tukad Beach that can negatively impact the economy.
Most importantly, a dirty environment can become a source of business. If this continues, it can pose serious health risks to the community. So, what can we do to solve this problem? The first step is to start from ourselves by raising awareness and building responsibility towards the environment. Because honestly, no matter how big the solution is, it won't work if people still don't care. So, what can we do? We can begin with simple actions like not littering, reminding our friends and family, and being more mindful of our surroundings. Even small actions, if done consistently, can create a big impact over time and slowly change people's habits.
Okay, simple habits actually matter more than we think. One of them is reducing the use of single-use plastic in our daily life. For example, instead of buying bottles with us every day, we can bring our own reusable bottle. We can also use reusable shopping bags instead of plastic bags. And why is this important? Because the less plastic we use, the less waste we produce. And if everyone starts doing this, the amount of plastic waste in our environment can decrease significantly.
We can also take real action, not just by talking, but by doing something directly. One way is joining or organizing clean-up activities around rivers, beaches, or our neighborhoods. When we work together, cleaning becomes easier, faster, and it also raises awareness among people who see us doing it. So, it's just about cleaning. It's also about inspiring others to care about the environment.
Another important step is managing waste properly. One simple way is by separating organic and inorganic waste. Why does this matter? Because when waste is separated, it becomes easier to recycle material like plastic, while organic waste can be processed to compost. If we don't separate it, everything gets mixed together, making it harder to manage and increasing the chance that it ends in the river or landfill. So by doing this simple step, we can already help reduce the amount of waste that pollutes our environment.
And now, here's the solution we want to highlight. The solution is to make a floating trash barrier using used plastic bottles collected from the river. Instead of letting the plastic become waste, it is reused to help reduce pollution. So, how does it work? This floating barrier is placed across the river and stays on the water surface. Its function is to block and collect trash that flows along the river, preventing it from moving farther into the ocean.
From this experience, we learned that protecting the environment is not something that can be done by just one person. It requires awareness, actions, and cooperation from all of us.
But the good news is we don't have to start with something big. We can start from small action, like reducing plastic use, throwing trash in the right place, and also or even creating a simple solution like what we did. And we believe
If more people start doing small change like this, it can lead to a bigger change in the future.
So, we invite all of you to try this as well. Because real change
Start from simple action.